Hello and welcome everyone, Stormy Sensei here. As you can see, it's almost 11 and we're about to start some Brilliant Diamond playthrough. I would like to be in bed before or around 1 a.m. So this is going to be a pretty short stream, but I did want to play through this. I actually checked. This is it's been 2 weeks since I last played this game. I also need to get more Dust gameplay in as well. It's been a while since I've done that. So I'm gonna try to be a bit better about that. Well, we got Puffy Kong here and Mighty Muse, Chomper, Skillies, and Pie. Good to see you all. Yep. There is no other music here, so let's go ahead and turn that off. Now let's see. As we always do, we're going to collect a bunch of berries before we actually do anything. Throat's been sore, stomach killing you. Hopefully nothing to worry about. Well, here's hoping. On the bright side, neither of those things are COVID symptoms. You say huboy, I'm gonna phlegm. I don't know what phlegming is. Oh, that probably supposed to be flip, right? Yeah, that was flip. About to grab the 7th badge. Nice. I gotta catch up. I've been kind of lazy about it because all the other content creators are still shiny hunting, and so they're all super stuck. But I can't be that lazy. I know I'm that lazy. That's why we gotta play. Wow, 4 Aka berries. That is way more Aka berries than anyone ever needs. Welcome to the channel, Venus. How's it going? Hopefully you're having a good evening or morning or whatever it is in your part of the world. I found a shiny Rotini, but I don't like shiny Dragonite, so I just killed it. Caught a shiny Starly and a Shinx yesterday. I'm trying to get Buddy before the first gym. That's a lot of shinies and a lot of encounters to have before the first gym leader. This is actually kind of what I was talking about just now. About all the shiny hunting. It's kind of why I'm allowed to be as lazy as I am. I only catch shinies that I like. Yeah, you guys have a lot of encounters. I don't think that I've even encountered 1,000 Pokemon yet. Oh, this is the wrong place. I don't need to go here. There are playthroughs, like there are streamers that are doing shiny only playthroughs, so they'll only catch and train shiny Pokemon. Am I gonna play Pokemon Legends Arceus? I am, but I'm going to be playing it like half a year later. Hey there, the Rainbow Pichu. So my plan is to buy Legends Arceus like the day that it comes out, or maybe the week that it comes out. Need to head over to Best Buy and put in a pre-order. But then I'm just gonna put it on my backlog. I did the same thing with Metroid Dread. So like I bought it and then like didn't actually play it. I'll get around to it though. See, I think 6 is the lowest number there. Yeah. Oh, that's okay. I have plenty of hidden ability EVs. It will. I wonder if Legend Arceus will have shinies. That's what you were saying. Who knows, maybe I'll change my mind though. Like, it will be a new experience and I'll want to be able to enjoy watching other people play the game without getting spoiled for the story myself. And the only way for me to actually be able to do that is to actually play it myself. So maybe I'll end up actually playing it relatively soon after buying it. I mean, we kind of have like a bunch of free slots in terms of what games we're able to play between now and March. So I have like until the end of January to finish this game, I guess, and Dust. And then we wouldn't have, if I were to finish both of those games within the next 2 weeks, which is possible, then I would need a new game to play anyway. Because we don't really want to do any long games from now until, you know, the end of March. Because we're saving up for, or we're having a time slot saved for Triangle Strategy. Yo, Ice and Morphic, how's it going? Have a good night. I might skip it. That's fine. I think Legends Arceus will be the best Pokemon game. Maybe. I mean, it'll be different. The combat system, well, or at least not all the combat system, but some of the combat system will be a little different. Environments will be a little different. It'll be more story, maybe. I'm willing to just sit back and see what the game has to offer. Am I able to surf yet? Oh, I am able to surf. Nice. I did play Xenoblade Chronicles 2. We put in 270 hours on stream for that game. But I would hate to like be playing a game and then like have to stop playing that game because Triangle Strategy came out. Smash lag's the worst. Yeah. I think that most of the trailers are kind of the same for Legends Arceus. It's just like, you know, they show you the new Scyther again, they show you the new like Basculin and the new Arcanine. They see you getting killed by a Ursaring, things like that, you know? Same stuff they've been showing all along. Clearly I did something wrong here. I think that's the new Scyther form. I don't think it's a new Caesar. At least I don't know of whether it could be a new Caesar. Like, I think it's pretty interesting because Scyther and Caesar had the same base stat totals. So like they could keep on going with that mechanic and just like keep on making new Scythers that just look awesome but just are equally strong. I mean, they kind of have that with the evolutions, because all of the EVs, if you add up all their stat points, they all equal the same number, or their base stat numbers, I should say. Cleavor, yeah, that sounds about right. So it's not like a Caesar, it's like a different Pokemon. But if it's anything like Caesar, it should be about as strong. Maybe it has like less defense, but has more attack. I'm good at Jigglypuff Deer Loops now. Nice. Where are those berries? Apparently they're supposed to be here. But maybe they just aren't. How confusing. I'm gonna assume that something's wrong with my map. I play Sephiroth with one brain cell and lose. I don't really understand that statement. Are you saying that you play Sephiroth with one brain cell and you expect to win, and you're upset because you lose? Are you saying that you're upset at yourself because you only use one brain cell instead of multiple? Maybe there's something that I just don't understand. Have we talked about the new Spider-Man yet? We have not. I saw it the Tuesday after it came out in theaters. It's my first time going to the movie theater. I don't think I liked the experience. I was expecting the theater to be a lot more empty. So it was like pretty uncomfortable for me. Like it was basically a packed theater. I think we'll have to pick our movie times more carefully. Like maybe if we go like super early in the morning or on like a work day or something like that, then maybe it'd be better. Means the server requires no skill to play, but you still lose. That's probably why I'm not understanding the statement, because those two don't really sound like they mesh well. Like it takes no skill to win, and you play with no skill or no thought or whatever the thing is that you're not supposed to have with Sephiroth, and then you lose. It's Spider-Man. I know. It was, I was expecting the movie theater to put some sort of limitation on how many tickets they were going to sell on any given day, which, you know, maybe that was wrong of me to assume that. But restaurants have been putting a limit on how many people they seat. So I was expecting kind of like all the industries to kind of do the same. So that's probably just my bad for expecting movie theaters to do the right thing. Because like the next movie that I would be even willing to try to see in theaters would be Doctor Strange 2. As you know, I'm a big fan of Wanda Maximoff, the Scarlet Witch. But I don't know, man. Am I willing to die for it? Or like get COVID and be sick for like a week for it? I don't think so. It definitely sounds like you are sick, but your symptoms don't sound like COVID. Mighty Muse, by the way. I mean, I'm not a doctor, so you can't really take my word as fact. But all the like screening questions, like if you go to a medical location, like urgent care or hospital or emergency room, before you come in, they're going to ask you like, hey, have you had any of these symptoms? And you haven't listed any of the symptoms that they list. Usually it would be like runny nose, fever, you know, dry cough, things like that. Like you just have a sore throat. Really haven't left the house in a while. I haven't seen the new Spider-Man movie. I mean, I'm glad that I saw it, but yeah, it was a lot of people in that movie theater. It's probably like top 3 Spider-Man movies. I still think that Into the Spider-Verse is probably number 1. But it was a really good movie. I won't say more than that because spoilers, but it was really good. maybe I can like find out some way in Discord or something to make a private channel that is invisible to people without a particular role or something. Or I can make a private channel and then invite individual people for like discussing, you know, Marvel movies as they come out or something. Because I don't really want people that haven't seen the movie to, you know, have that experience taken away from them. For example, I didn't watch Black Widow until it came out on Disney Plus. And, you know, The Eternals just came out on Disney Plus. I'll watch that sometime in the next week. And I had to figure out some way of like watching Multiverse of Madness in theaters safely. I'll figure that out. Where's Canaclave City? Oh, it's all the way over there. Okay. I thought that... Oh yeah, right, now I remember. Okay, we went to somewhere and we fought some people, and then we were told to go to some library because there'd be some cool stuff there. Yeah, those are all the things that were in Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. I mean, the thing that I liked about Into the Spider-Verse is that because you kind of... it's very meta in the sense that, like, it relies on you having known about past Spider-Man franchises, and then it's able to borrow jokes from those movies in order to like make the current movie better. Yeah, so you have like, you know, classic Spider-Man, and then you can have like old Spider-Man, and then, you know, you can have like, you know, Spider-Girl. Cover accuracy may wear extreme where you are, to the point that I'm kind of confused. Where I am, things have all but returned to normal. So the state that I live in is, you know, pretty open, and but the county that I'm in is pretty liberal, and therefore they, you know, actually follow COVID regulations. Like, you know, we have mask mandates, and most of the stores you're required to wear a mask before you go in. And we still mostly keep 6 feet apart. When I go into the office, which I don't really like the fact that I do, I stay in my office the whole time. And I don't show up to conference rooms to meet with people in person. We just use Zoom or Teams or WebEx or whatever. But like, where my sister lives down in Texas and where my, you know, other family live down in Georgia, you know, no one wears masks, and like no one cares, and it's, you know, whatever. And even though every single day we hit a new record for new COVID cases and new COVID hospitalizations, we just keep on relaxing all of the regulations because I guess people just got tired of being safe, and so they thought, well, if I die, I die, you know? Texas is not doing the best right now. People don't want to wear masks. Yeah. It's just so crazy. Like, before this whole pandemic, you know, you would watch a zombie movie and you'd be like, oh, those people are so silly. Like, obviously you would just round up the people that got infected immediately and there wouldn't be a movie. You would just cure it instantly. But COVID has really told me that the zombie apocalypse is totally a real thing. And, you know, probably one of the more likely ways that we're all going to die. Hey there, Katie. Alright, I think that we're almost done with all of the berries here. That seems like a bit much because we've been doing it for so long, right? Like, there are other countries that kind of shut down, you know, everyone stay home for 2 weeks, and then they were able to go about their normal lives afterwards, you know, until other people from other countries that weren't as safe would brought it back into their country, you know? But if, like, only half of the population is doing the work, then the virus is just going to keep on spreading. You know, there are countries out there that have like 4% vaccination, you know, 7% vaccination rates. And the reason why we're getting all these variants is because when you have a virus that's highly infectious, that's constantly hopping between hosts, you're going to get these variations. That's how it happens. It's basic science. You know, we could have ended this in like 3 months if we had done the right thing, but instead we'll just probably have to deal with COVID for the rest of everyone's life. And the only hope that we really have is that it becomes like less and less harmful to us. Like the Omicron variant currently is like, it's more infectious in the fact that it infects more people, but the people that get infected have less severe symptoms than, you know, the original or Delta. So we can just kind of hope that it just gets less and less severe as time goes on, and then maybe we'll treat it like the common cold at some point, or maybe the flu. I really don't like these two berries. I'm just gonna leave them. Well, I guess I'll grab them this time, and then I won't get them. I won't replant in those because they're kind of like really out of the way relative to the other berries. Well, these are fine actually, but the ones higher up are worse. I swear if we're all dead before Gen 9 comes out, I'll be so mad. I don't think that we're anywhere close to, like, extinction or anything like that. And if we did actually get close to extinction, then people might actually take it serious enough for us to, like, actually take care of the issue. So I wouldn't worry about it too much. Like, it's just like an annoyance. It's a societal annoyance, you know? It's kind of like littering or I don't know, bigotry or something like that. Like, the world would be better without it, but it'll survive with it. Like, the COVID death rates are still, you know, low, even though the number of people that have died from it is high. You know, the number of people, like, your likelihood of dying if you get it is still very low. It's just that so many people are getting infected that the number ends up being really big. So it's not like you really shouldn't look at it in the sense of like, oh, well, you know, it's not like I'm going to die or something like that, because there's still the fact that you will get sick and you might get other people sick, and maybe you won't die, but maybe you'll, you know, infect a loved one and they'll die or something like that. It's just a probability number or a probability game. And then there's even the side effects, right? Like, even if you don't die, you make a recovery from it. There are things like you could lose your sense of taste or your sense of smell, or, you know, you could be fatigued or like short of breath for an extended period of time. We don't really know what the long-term effects of these things are. Oh, these didn't even bloom yet. What's up with that? I remember last stream I just like accidentally stumbled upon that cave in there and had like didn't even know how to get out of there. It was like, I don't have flash, so I just kind of explored it randomly. Ended up finding like an NPC and, you know, helping her leave the cave. I remember there were a couple more of those, and if I remember correctly, there's like it's kind of like the star tournament in Pokemon Sword where you can like team up with the people again. So it'd be pretty cool to find more of those NPCs throughout our adventures here. Speaking of adventures, let's actually do the thing that we're supposed to do now, 30 minutes in. I don't think that we've actually battled any of the people on this route. Because there's actually no one to battle. I really wanted to hit both of them at the same time. I wonder if I actually could do that. I wanted to initiate a double battle there. Maybe if I went like diagonally. found a Mantike. That's a new Pokemon. We've never seen that one in this game yet. Gotta go find it and catch it. Well, that's awkward. My Metal Claw also is not very effective against water. I have dry skin though. Maybe I can use this. Let's use his bounce. Well, this is actually quite terrible. Okay, it's not so bad. I'm getting so outplayed here. One damage. Attack bonus. Let's see what else the Sailor's got. Mantikes carry water absorb. Good to know. I totally forgot that I had a Cranidos in my party now. Is Cranidos supposed to be in the final product? Let's see. Probably, because I have him in my party currently. Actually, surprisingly not. Oh yeah, that's right. I used Cranidos in a previous playthrough, or Rampardos in a previous playthrough. So he's one of my favorites, but we're putting him on the bench for this game. Good job, Napoleon. That's not quite what I was going for. Also wasn't expecting that. I thought that was going to be a battle. Yep, I did grow up with the Sam Raimi Spider-Man movies. And technically I skipped the Amazing Spider-Man movies. Like, I watched the beginning of it just actually earlier today. My wife and I were watching The Amazing Spider-Man 1. She fell asleep halfway through though, so I didn't finish the rest of it. So by the end of next week I'll have watched Amazing Spider-Man 1 and 2. question for Pokemon Unite. If a new berry would be in Pokemon Unite, what would it be and why? Well, we already have the Slack berry, and we already have the citrus berry, but there are other berries that raise stats. Like you've got the key berry, which raises your defense, and the Morango berry that raises your special defense. And obviously there's like the super obvious stuff, like, you know, Rost berry for healing, for like not being frozen, or Rost berry for not being burned. Things like that, but I think those would be a little too situational though. But I think it would probably be Key Morango, or maybe one of the other healing berries, like Agwava or Wiki or something like that. Where am I watching them? Voodoo. It's like a website where you buy movies and you can just watch them. It's like an app that you can download. How do I get to that side? There's like an item there and an enemy to fight. Oh wait, I would surf and then fight this fisherman and then go around him. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh wow, we're doing pretty well on berries here. Let's see. I think 13 is the lowest number. Yep. Actually, just got through watching the original Spider-Man trilogy. They were better than I remember, actually. Like, I thought they would be, like, fine, but, like, dated. Based on, you know, all the superhero movies I've been seeing lately. But they were honestly, like, still good movies. Like, they were obviously, like, cheesier, because that's what all superhero movies were back in the day. But, like, in terms of, you know, storytelling and, like, making you care about the characters and things like that, still good stuff. Oops. Oh, that's a lot of Pokemon. They're gonna be like all Magikarp. Oh no, it's all Magikarp. It's always all Magikarp. Level 26 too. It's so sad. I don't know what you're talking about, Pi. Just because it took me 45 minutes to walk across one short route to get to the next town. I love the power of friendship. I wonder if the power of friendship will like replenish my power points if I run out. That'd be like so helpful. I wouldn't even need to go to the Pokemon Center anymore. I would just like keep on playing. Just mash A the whole time. Because surely if you had the power of friendship, you wouldn't actually ever use struggle. I got intimidated. It's very cheesy, but it creates some pretty hype moments though. I was playing Pokemon Sword, and I wanted to catch Terrakion. So like I couldn't knock it out, but it's like obviously a really strong Pokemon that like knows Swords Dance and like Rock Slide and all this other stuff. So like I was hurting him, I was throwing Pokeballs at him, and he actually got me down to my last Pokemon, and he should have killed me, but you know, power of friendship, I survived on like 4 HP, and then the final Pokeball that I threw before he killed me, just caught it. After I like, after he wiped through the other 5 of my Pokemon, I should have not wiped the other Pokemon. Cause I was just gonna be like, oh whatever, like, you know, I already saved before I fought this thing, I'll just reload the save file and try again. But it just adds a little bit of extra convenience to you know, to me. Yeah, Sword and Shield I'm talking about. Hey there, Pika. Oh, that actually reminds me that I totally did not turn on my bot. There actually seems to be some sort of cap on the power of friendship in Sword and Shield, where like if you play the game normally and don't use Curry and don't use the Soothe Bell, then you'll only get to like a certain level where you don't start getting the jank mechanics, and then you have to actually do the extra stuff in order to go above that. You know, like walk with your Pokemon out, or feed them, or walk around with the Soothe Bell. How kind of you, Gyarados, by the way, to like power me up. It's very friendly of you. Well, finally, a good move. Where's the failed Curry Dex? No, that's not me. I'm not that guy. I saw that there was a Curry Dex, and I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. But like, you'll notice that I haven't really like made Poffins in this game either. There are certain things that, you know, I like to complete, and things that I don't really care if I complete or not. Now completing the Pokedex, now that's a thing, you know. That's definitely a Stormy move. And maybe in the post game we'll do some Pokemon contests as well. I made more than one Poppin because, you know, I made one and it was really bad, so then I tried to make a couple more until I could get it to be somewhat decent. Yeah, because you can't just like try something, see that you're bad at it, and then just like not try it again. My Abomasnow solo Xard by not dying. That's ridiculous, actually. The fire flying type Pokemon. How did you get past the G-Max Wildfire? Because like that takes off like some amount of your health every turn. Did they power friendship through that too? Welcome, Grandmaster Yoda. Leon is smart and he used the Rock G-Max move. I mean, you are an ice type as well, I guess, but... The Professor asked that I upgrade your Pokedex. You see, so I've chosen a spot on a hunch that you'd pass through. Can I have your Pokedex? Looks like your Pokedex doesn't need upgrading. It already lets you toggle between images of male and female Pokemon. It sure has improved lately. How did you carry on your project with the Professor? Keep an eye on Team Galactic. They're concerned about what happened in Jude's life. Probably worrying over nothing though. I'll be on my way. What's the difference? Oh, the hair, or like the little widow's peak, is a bit higher for males. I never knew that. That's cool. I don't see any difference here. Oh wait, it's still the Widow's Peak. It's a little larger for the males. See, that's the male, that's the female. Apparently we haven't seen a male version of Staraptor yet, so we actually can't flip between the two. Not the Widow's Peak. Am I able to, like, move this around? Alright, I am able to move it around. So that's the male. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Their backside is a little smaller as on the male, it looks like. Okay. It's so weird. And there is no difference, you just see both of them there. Okay. That's kind of interesting. Should I max evolve my Gibble? What do you mean by max evolve? Did I watch Hawkeye? Yes, I did. I finished that. We watched the episodes the day that they came out, every Wednesday. And I had put off watching The Falcon and the Winter Soldier, but I did eventually watch that as well. I actually just finished that last week. My Beware solo sword? Nice. Oh, skill swap. Nice. Can't think right now. You don't really need the move deleter in this game because you've got Like, they're all TMs, there are no HMs. I'll replenish my surfs here. Can't use strength until you beat Byron, alright. I have two bots. One is Streamlabs and the other one is, one is Streamlabs chat bot and the other one is Streamlabs cloud bot. So your number of points you're gonna have is gonna be different between the two depending on which bot happens to be dead at the time. Too faint to read, huh? And tightly shut. How mysterious. Hey there, Barry. You no longer crash into me, huh? Someone should check to see if you're ready. And that someone is me. Why couldn't you use a steel type move? If the rock fire type, steel is super effective against rock and not very effective against fire. It would have hit neutrally. Did I get intimidated? I forget. It doesn't really, you can't check your battle status. Well, let me rewind the stream momentarily. I'll use surf anyway. Yeah, I was intimidated. Good to know. Quick claw. Okay. Double team? How annoying. I didn't bring defog, so hopefully we just one-shot this. Okay, good, we do. How to beat the gems? Which gems? He is a fighting type Pokemon against my steel. He will kill me probably. Hopefully it's not like revenge or something, thank goodness. So my defense is down and also my attack is down. Empoleon's the same level as yours at the 7th gym. I'm at the 6th gym. It's not like that far off. I don't think it is. And my Pokemon are even like 10 levels over. 10 levels over what? 10 levels over the Pokemon that you're fighting right now? Oh, Onyx is fast. That's like 10 levels lower than me, and it's faster than I am. And not Empoleon, but like 10 levels, man. And it's a Ponytail, it's not even a Rapidash. I've gotten advertised on this before. Go, brutal. I do love this battle background though. It's pretty nice. And I could have just used, okay, never mind, that was a critical hit. I was about to say, like I could have just used 2 of those then. I feel like you should have led with Gruel here. Like, if you're gonna use Leech Seed and Stealth Rock, he has so little HP. Like, that tiny little bit from my health was like most of his health bar. Maybe he has the big root equipped. Hopefully he doesn't use a potion here. Okay, good. Like, even the ground is like the same as the bridge that we're on right now, which is a nice attention to detail. Like, they could have just gave us generic town floors. Yeah, you're just a bit better than me as usual, but listen up. Every is going to take the Champion League and become champion. It's gonna be me. You should take on the gym leader here. Hurry up and get to it. I would, but you made me use up all my surfs on you, so let me heal up here. The next time we play this, we're gonna be a lot more intentional about everything. It's like we saw 2 new Pokemon this play session, so we need to like catch them next time. Oh no, this is a Honey Tree Pokemon. Alright, forget I said anything about that. And then, what's the other one? We also saw Mantike. Also Barboach. We need to catch that as well. Fishing Rod? Okay, easy enough. Glameow we can't get, I think is Virgin exclusive. Bonsly is a... apparently Virgin exclusive. A Sudowoodo. And then we actually caught Chansey. Good for me. I didn't know that I caught Chansey. I was worried because, what's it called? It's very rare to find one. Alright, so we actually haven't been there yet, but we will. So they're in this place here. Only. They're in the trophy garden. Rig. Okay, we actually should catch that. Yeah, we're going to catch up on our Pokedex next time, because for a while we were finishing, like, we were catching everything we could before moving on to the next area. And we kind of stopped for a while. We'll get back to it. I think because, for the most part, we had caught so many Pokemon that we weren't able to evolve them all. But now we're at a place where we're able to, like, evolve more of them. Were the exclusive in this generation? No idea. There's a picture somewhere in Discord about it. Your instincts served you well, kid. Hey there, Brian Kim. Welcome back to the channel. U-turn. That's a pretty good move. I wish that I could just like get more of these TMs more readily. And then like Iron Island. Seems like an important place for us to go to. There shouldn't be any gameplay difference between the two, except, you know, which legendaries show up. Like, Ruby and Sapphire had like actual story differences depending on which one you played, because you were either working against Team Aqua or against Team Magma, who were either trying to flood the world or, you know, create more land, respectively. And in Gold and Silver, I remember there being very slight story differences. Mostly just like whether you ended up going to Rainbow Tower or to Whirlpool Islands. We should have no trouble here because our ace is Water Steel. So it's like we double resist all their moves. And water is neutral to steel and super effective against ground. Yeah, and Sword and Shield they had Ghost instead of fighting, I think. Or instead of ice, I mean. That was a very interesting change for them to have. But like, it kind of makes sense because they were talking about how the region was basically like they were all sports fans and they were like major leagues and minor leagues. So they actually could have probably been like even more different, like the gym leaders. Like they could have had like 4 of the gyms be different, because then they could have kept Piers, Rayhan, Milo, I guess, and maybe like keep one more in there, maybe like Kabu or something like that. Keep those be the same, or yeah, keep those as the same, and then have the rest of them swap out. But I guess you really couldn't though, because like Opal was pretty important, I guess, as well. I guess they'd have to get rid of Nessa. And who's the other one? The electric guy, Gordon or something like that. I think there was a rock type gym leader as well. I'm not quite sure about that. Alright. Got A-Palm. I mean, M-Bipalm. And we gotta exit the gym momentarily so that we can bench him. Gordy. I said Gordon. by who's next? Stormy? Tentacool? Then the grass and water types. Yeah, grass was Nilo, and water was Nessa, and fire was Kabu. And then fairy was Opal, and Rayhan was weather. And then you're telling me that Gordy was rock? And I don't remember any other ones. Oh yeah, Piers was dark, obviously. Fighting. Oh yeah, B, right? Or B. And I guess Milo could have been expendable. Wait, what? You had an ice type gym leader? Oh yeah, you did. Who do we have instead? I guess we had Gordy instead, the rock type gym leader. And you had Ghost instead of fighting. So that's 2, I guess. It would have been nice to get 4, but like the first 3, fire, water, and ice, are like, not fire, water, ice, fire, water, and grass are so iconic because, like, you know, it's the starter trios. It would be very difficult to like replace Kabu, Nessa, or Milo. So that's already 3. And then like Rayhan, you definitely gotta keep Rayhan because he's the final one. And he's also so important, like, story-wise. No way. Was, Piers really the first Dark-type gym leader? There's so many, like, Dark types. I mean, I guess Karen was, Dark. But she was an Elite 4 member, though. And I don't think she used too many dark types because there were like 3 of them in what's it called? In Gen 2. And I think that there was a Elite 4 member with dark types for Gen 4. Maybe it was 3? I can't remember which one. But I remember a guy like led with Mighty Inna, which meant that it had to be Gen 3. Are there any types left? Like, any Pokemon types that still need a gym? Probably not, I'd imagine. Like, maybe there's no pure ground type gym leader yet, because we keep on having steel and rocks. There are also like 4 generations that I completely skipped, so like I don't really know all the various gym leaders. I feel like we're accidentally going to get all the way to the end. I really don't want to. I'd much rather fight everyone in this building. so glad that all these Onyx hold Rockhead. They're so weak. Level 29? No, I wouldn't like force it to be just a solo type gym, because there aren't even enough Pokemon, or that wouldn't even be interesting. Because if also that were the case, then there would probably be a lot left. Like, I don't think that Grass has had a pure only Grass types gym, because so many Grass types are Grass poison. Also appears as Ace was an Obstagoon, which is, what's it called? Dark and normal. That's a slow Pokemon. He just doubled his speed and I still outsped him. I think Krogan evolves here. Nope, I was wrong. By focusing on only one type, you can really see the strengths and weaknesses of that Pokemon. Alright, here comes 6 Onyx, right? Oh wow, just one Pokemon, like literally one. I'll probably do a solo character or solo Pokemon playthrough for this game. Haven't decided what that Pokemon will be yet. I should have let it learn Bubble Beam. That's fine. I'm not actually going to use that. Made to the end. First try. Alright, let's see if I missed any trainers along the way. Attempt to get lost. May as well check to see if there's something hidden over here. there supposed to be like any hints on like what's the right and wrong path? Like there were 4 things and I just happened to choose the right one. Okay, there we go. Maybe there are 4 different paths that all lead to the same person? Oh, that has a typo in it. Let me fix that. Good now on that. Finally, the dead end. So that's 1. That's 2. 3. Okay, that's all of them. I just missed the 1 trainer, but still good to fight as much as you can. Can't be missing out on easy experience points. Trainer Pokemon have give more experience points than wild Pokemon. Well, the game did die between like 2012 and what's it called? When did it come back? 2020? Actually 2019 is when it came back. But I started playing it in 2020. He doesn't look like he's old enough to be Byron's father, or like Rorik's father. I guess Rorik maybe like could be young, like 18, 19, something like that, maybe. Like newcomer to the gym leader scene. trick room. This is turn 2 of this. Turn 3 of this. That's kind of annoying. I might fail to stall out the trick room now. Turn 5. I'm really afraid that he has, like, well, he can't have mirror coat. Steelix doesn't land mirror coat, so I should be safe to surf here. Sure hope that I'm not hidden confusion here. Thanks, that actually just heals me more. Confusion, that's good. Aqua Jet does some good damage and heals me up. Generation 5. Literally haven't even played that one. Big damage here. Heal up a little bit. Actually, was not expecting you to type out generation in each answer. Let me make sure that that's one of the possible things you can actually say. Oh, actually, I totally did expect people to say generation as part of the answer. Among other things. I put a whole bunch of different things that were acceptable answers. Nice work, Napoleon. You did it. My sturdy Pokemon defeated. They were quite sturdy. Ta-da! Gem Badge 6 complete. kind of would like to go heal for a moment. Let's see, we're pretty good on time. They say that we would be ending before 1 a.m. Got 45 minutes or so. Maybe we can use the time to catch a few more Pokemon in the Pokedex. Oh, it's my first mainline Pokemon game. Pokemon Red was mine. Good times. That's Starry Night? No, it's not quite Starry Night. There's like books on the floor. Over this way, using exclamation marks in our library. Oh, it's Dawn and Rowan. Oh. Stop using exclamation points. We're in a library. So the evolution of Pokemon. The more I study, the more mysteries appear and multiply. Some Pokemon that evolve, some that don't. Some that only evolve like 3 generations later. What makes them different from each other? Do immature ones evolve into ones that are more mature? What makes it that the legendary Pokemon that don't evolve? Or do you assume that the legendary Pokemon of Sinnoh are complete as creatures? So where you 3 come in. There's a mysterious Pokemon in each of the 3 lakes. We obtain data on them. We may figure out how evolution works. We need one from each of you to help out here. What are you saying? I didn't get a Pokedex. Who was it that bolted from the lab before I had a chance to give him one? That's water under the bridge, though. Seeing Pokemon with your own eyes is important for becoming a trainer, too. I would have made all of you go regardless. Now then, there are 3 lakes. There are 3 of you. Split up and go investigate. Lake Verity, Lake Acuity, Valor. Mysterious rumbling. Hurry along, beware of aftershocks. Betray not your anger, lest will come. Weep not with sorrow, or will draw near. When joy and enjoyment come as neutral as the very air, that is happiness. Let such be blessed by the hand of master. It's custom to speak these words. The sun has just been made. Pokemon and humans live separate lives. It's not to say that they didn't help each other. They did. They supplied each other with goods and supported each other. Pokemon propose to the others to always be ready to help humans. That's kind of a weird way of phrasing that sentence. Did I read it wrong? Okay, hang on. That's what is going on here. Alright. They lived separate lives, but they did help each other. They supplied each other with goods and supported each other. One of the many Pokemon proposed to the other Pokemon that they, as a group, should always be ready to help out humans. That Pokemon asked that, generally, Pokemon be ready to appear before humans always. Thus, to this day, Pokemon appear to us as we venture into the tall grass. There's only a churning turmoil of chaos. The heart of the chaos, where all things become one, appeared an egg. Having tumbled from the vortex, the egg gave rise to the original one. Well, now we know where Pokemon eggs come from. They're generated out of chaos. For myself, 2 beings the original one did make. Time started to spin, space began to expand. For myself again, 3 living things the original one made. The 2 beings wished, and from them matter became to be. The 3 living things wished, and then from them spirit came to be. The world created, the original one took to unyielding sleep. I think I heard some theory about like the different Pokemon origin stories. Like there's like a trio of matter and a trio of mind and things like that. Looking onto the Pokemon's eyes. In but an instant, you'll have no recollection of who you are. Return home, but how? When there is nothing to remember. Dare not touch the Pokemon's body. In but 3 days short, all emotions will drain away. Above all, harm not the Pokemon. In a scant 7 days, the affair will grow immobile in entirety. Huh. It's interesting. They changed the folk story there. They used to say that Pokemon and humans used to get married together. And Zagan watched our very first match. This has been from like forever ago. We're coming up on like 1 year, 2 years, I don't really remember. I'm glad that all the NPCs say something different on the way down. After, because like we had an earthquake and whatnot. Hey, old dude and kids, something big just happened. It's not really how you address a group of people, but sure. There was a huge explosion at Lake Valor. Like, Lake Valor's on the other side of the island. Like, we're all the way over here, and they're telling me that Lake Valor's explosion was a thing that caused that earthquake all the way over here. Like, that must have been, like, a really, really huge explosion. That we will find out about in the next stream. For now, let's catch Pokemon, I guess. Right, not that one, obviously. Barboach. That's where we're headed. I don't know if you guys like watch the YouTube videos that the official Pokemon channel puts out, but they actually have a pretty nice little short anime. I guess it's not really an anime, but an animated video on Bidoof. It's worth a look. So somewhere in this town there's water. There's some water. I also kind of want to go explore some of the previous locations that did not have, when I didn't have surf, and see what other items I can get. If there's an item here. For example, having a night pie. Card. Do I accidentally have the old rod equipped? Be sure that we actually have the good rod equipped. Nope, it's definitely the good rod. go. Level 18. Pretty unlucky, huh? Alright. Easy enough. On to the next one. I should be able to find a... Oh, that's kind of cool. I didn't expect that to happen. Like, the barrel stayed behind, which kind of makes sense because according to the in-game text, it's just a random wild barrel that's just there to help you out. Protein, that's pretty nice. Don't have the ability to go up there yet. I think I should be able to find Clefairy in this area here. If I do find it, it'll probably be the last thing I do before we end the stream and I go to bed. I'm about to cross the 2-hour mark here. Stone. I feel like, what do I use that on? Do I even know what I use that on? Is that the same thing as a shiny stone? I'm not sure that I'm able to actually get this Clefairy here. Like, according to the map, I'm like on a separate tile, and I don't think that it's on the same tile that allows Clefairy to be caught. Yeah, it's not covered in this one here. So I actually can't catch Clefairy yet. Alright, so then let's make the last thing we catch Grappling then. Yeah, there's Schneider. You're doing well. Starting to yawn a little bit over here. I probably need to, finish up. We're going to catch this giraffe rig in this area real quick, and then I'm going to go to bed. I didn't even know that you could get a Stunky out here. I thought they were only in the marsh. Make sure I'm in the right place. Yep, I am. Counting myself, yeah. Also, the grass is a little different here. Maybe I should go over to this area. Have I ever been here before? What is this new area? Oh yeah, I did go through this area. This is like the extra tall grass over here. Can't even run through this grass. I still find it so crazy that they got rid of the ability to cut down tall grass. That was like so useful back in the day. Like if you didn't want to go into any wild encounters, you just like cut down the grass, and then if it were like the really tall grass, you had to cut it twice. Find gravelers out here. It's tough stuff. Level 24. That's actually not that much lower than the gym trainers from the 6th gym badge. And Drag Rig does not want to show up for me. just had to complain about it a little bit. Alright, let's catch this thing. I'm pretty sure we'll knock it out one hit, so we gotta like not attack it at all. We're actually twice the level of this thing. Alright, I think that's about all that I've got the energy for. Normal Psychic. It's a pretty good typing. Like, I really liked Normal Psychic when it came on in DD. Like, you're immune to ghost types, even though you're a psychic type. So you really don't have to worry about, like, and you're, like, not weak against fighting anymore because you're a psychic type. Alright, let's save up. And then we'll end. Next stream, I think I'm going to play Duster next. I want to really like not have there be 3 weeks in between play sessions of those. Next time I play Pokemon, we're going to grab more berries, and we're going to catch all the Pokemon that we're able to in the decks at that time, and then we're going to take on Team Galactic again. So maybe next time, the next Pokemon stream will be a bit longer than like usual. Maybe we could go up to 4 hours or something like that. That'd be pretty nice. Yeah, if you enjoyed today's stream, be sure to leave a like. If you want to see more from me, be sure to subscribe. I've been Stormy Sensei. You've been watching Brilliant Diamond. It's too late for me to raid someone. I just kind of want to go to sleep. Have a good night, everyone.